Counting down to first pitch in Philadelphia. It's Phillies baseball, next on the show. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game interleague series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros, as manager Bo Porter aligns his guys like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start tonight.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here.
And the fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So Burnett able to record that first out here, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Dexter Fowler is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Jason Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is fouled at the plate. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Set to face these guys. A look at the numbers there for the right-hander Lucas Harrell. So we're set to go for the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 19.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Chase Utley will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. There goes Rollins. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it is too late as Rollins is able to take second here.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Rollins leads from second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Ryan Howard will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Marlon Byrd will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies. Chris Carter will stand in for the first time, and as you can see, he'll enter play currently 7th in the American League in home runs. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Alex Presley will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Therefore, it is Bird now as he's got it for out number 2.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Dominic Brown will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And this will be fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Carlos Ruiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Swing and a liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Cody Ashe will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the Jesus Guzman will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Let's go, Phillies!
First pitch coming. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single. And they've got a man caught in the rundown. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Lucas Harrell will get his first cuts here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. He'll try again, 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. A.J. Burnett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Burnett.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia third.
Now batting, number 19.
Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castro is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Now the first pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A little bit outside. 2-1. And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Dexter Fowler will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two pitches swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1. Jason Castro will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Chris Carter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th.
Now here's the first pitch.
Chase Utley.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Number 25 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. Ryan Howard will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Ryan Howard.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Marlon Byrd will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
The home run balls continue to cause him a lot of problems out there on the mound. He gave up 3 of them last time he took the mound, and now he's already served up 2 more here in this one. That's a trend that he better change real soon.
Dominic Brown will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. Altuve at second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
The catcher, number 51,
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Cody Ashe will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Alex Presley will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Marwin Gonzalez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here. Jesus Guzman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Howard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. A.J. Burnett will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Number 19 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Altuve at second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Chase Utley will get another shot. He homered his last time. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
There goes Rollins. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time, and Rollins has got himself another stolen base.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
In the air to straightaway center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Robbie Grossman will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. That's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Roberto Hernandez will be summoned now to take over following the injury. And he'll step off. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great slugs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail here 4-0. Darren Downs will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Ryan Howard will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, and it's dropped.
Yeah, a real good effort there at first that doesn't quite save the error. You see how he's set up? He tries to pull this one into his midsection, but that ball had a little too much English on it, and he can't make the play.
Marlon Byrd will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit hard, but foul. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Dominic Brown will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Fouled straight back. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Carlos Ruiz will dig in. He singled his last time around. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Fowler is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now they've got a man caught out there. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's... Dexter Fowler will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
First full inning of work for him here out of the bullpen. Remember, he got the final 2 outs of the last inning. He starts this inning off right by getting the swinging strikeout.
Jason Castro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Now a ball lined to the right side. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Chris Carter will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Alex Presley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Fouled straight back. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Cody Ashe will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first two trips. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, a tough play from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Well, this ball had base hit to right field written all over it. But then look at the range to flag this thing down. He's barely even on the screen when this ball's hit. And yet he winds up spearing it, popping up to a knee, and then firing onto first to get his guy.
Roberto Hernandez will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And this is fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that will clear the scoreboard out there. It's a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Jimmy Rollins will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Here's the first offering. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 5. Marwin Gonzalez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Here's the first offering. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Jesus Guzman will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Robbie Grossman will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Alberts will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Dominguez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Chase Utley will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. At first is Utley, the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. Back to first, and that takes care of Howard. It's a double play. Marlon Byrd will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Right fielder, Marlon.
Andres Torres will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Presley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Andres Torres will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 56.
Matt Dominguez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fouled back. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The pitch. Now a bullet down the line. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jose Altuve will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, 2 hard-hit balls here to start the inning, and this ball was hit even harder than the double was. But unlike his teammate, he's going to end up in the dugout with nothing to show for it.
Dexter Fowler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And this will wind up being the kind of save that you used to see back in the 70s. He gave him all he had out of that bullpen, and he winds up finishing this one off himself.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound. A.J. Burnett. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that's a wrap.